guys, welcome back. This is your boy Adam's Link. How you guys doing? Welcome to another video. Please try as much as possible as usual. Support your boy. Like this video, comment, share it on all social media platform. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adam's Link, and make sure you subscribe and click the bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. And of course, you can see my able friend here, Free West Deep, in the building. And you saw our video yesterday. It was quite dope, and of course we saw your reaction, and a lot of you of course supported me more than the way you supported him. And of course I won the battle yesterday, definitely, between Toto Dike versus Bugiri.
That is democratic battle. That's the democracy part of it.
But we are not about to talk about that one now. In this video, we have just really interesting, serious issues to discuss. And firstly, police brutality, man. We have, in fact, every day you wake up, you're definitely gonna hear something about police brutalizing people, soldiers, or something discriminating the masses. And here is a video, a crop member. The video is even self-explanatory. You see the video, a female soldier pouring a substance, something that looks like a mud
water,
dirty water, mud water on this crop member's from her hair to her toe. Disgrace, dehumanizing.
Sometimes when I see all those things, I've been through like service here. I understand what it is. Most of them are naive and all those things. But brutalizing a female student as a female corps member is not brutalizing a corps member is actually out of it, because this is a mandatory thing. It's not that they took it on their own, like we must serve Nigeria and all those things. Yes, it's mandatory. And is it an avenue now to actually humiliate somebody to that extent? If you are not comfortable with somebody's conduct or a corps member conduct, why don't you report the person? Because they must have disciplinary units you understand? So why don't you report the person to say this corps member is not acting well, so that they know how to handle.
See, the funny thing is that they said that she had an argument with a soldier, with a female police officer. So I disagree with that. How can I have an argument with you and I allow you to dehumanize me like that? You understand? We are fighting. Then all of a sudden I become so cold for you to be pouring water. No. So I don't see any form of fight.
There's no form of, from the video, there's no form of argument and all those things. That is something I believe. I believe that before she must have knelt down, stayed so cool like that, must have been, it's not only that person.
Yes,
it's not only that female.
There are many there.
There are many there. No, some people must have been behind the camera and all those things.
And,
so that is what I believe about that. And that should be investigated. And the person should be brought to book. So
definitely.
To give a warning to...
Yeah, and definitely. Give a warning what? We have been seeing this now. And the army just recently...
No. I'm not saying to give a warning to this thing. To give a kind of signal to the corps members that these soldiers, they can be humiliated also, they can be, you understand? So I'm not talking about the soldiers.
The fact is, the Nigerian Army has actually spoken. They said, officer dehumanizing corps member in video highly unprofessional and unacceptable. The Nigerian Army has taken up of a video clip currently making the rounds on social media where a female officer was seen dehumanizing a member of the National Youth Service Corps. This act is not only condemnable but unprofessional and against established precept of discipline in the Nigerian Army. Well, what about the disciplinary something? See, this is not the first time we have seen this. We have seen them discriminating other persons as well. So sorry, I'm going to cut you short. And again, Minister of Women Affairs reacted on the video. And she said that the corps member will be relocated to Lagos. So is that the solution?
that is a part of the solution, but the major solution is that Yes, the core member has been demonized. They should pursue that to a logical conclusion. They should see to the extent that okay, the female soldier has been disciplined at the end of the day. You understand? That is what they need to achieve. Even these civil societies and everybody should get involved so that yes, the core members or human being or we citizens, we know that they go fit see sack soldier because of us. You understand? You know, so that is what that is since the policemen and the soldiers they are not conducting themselves professionally, they should we should start sensitizing ourselves now to find a way to, you know, like take action.
And also here's another one, also involving police officers, and this one is happening in the Abia State. Let me say Nigeria police versus Abia State student. I say Abia police student protest the alleged raping of their 18 years old colleague by some policemen, not policemen, no, by some policemen. According to a student, they arrested 3 young boys and 3 girls at a lodge close to the school yesterday. They took them to their station, and after interrogation, they released all except one girl. The girl was later found hospitalized, and according to her, she was raped by 3 officers. She is still in the hospital as I speak and is said to be in critical condition. And now they were protesting against such acts. And guess what? The police came there shooting, trying to, of course, stop the protest. So what part? Like, I don't understand.
You know,
this is where the police, whatever, this issue, it's if we are like in a country, something like a United States of America, I bet the U.S. president might speak on this, because it involves a woman. You cannot just do that.
So that is something I believe that all these people, policemen, they act unprofessional. And apart from that, we should have a way to making them to bow. How to pressure, that is something I just want to kind of submit, because based on the incidents that have been collected by a lot of people, what police did and that, I think the police force as an organization, they are not doing anything to it.
A police man arrested, policeman arrested group of students, released some, took one, just rape her like that. And while they are protesting, even the school authorities, they have not even come out to talk, no, to even make a public statement. You see how it makes me feel like, well, this is a fact that I myself already know, that lives do not really matters. It doesn't really matter in this country, but it's quite frustrating though. And let's move over to entertainment, and let's talk about what Femi Kuti said recently. You know, the other day I tried to, I said on my own that Wizkid is bigger than Femi Kuti. And the reason why I said that is not as if Femi Kuti is not a legend, someone who have really stood for Nigerians.
The Fela.
Fela Kuti. I say Femi. Fela Kuti is not a legend, someone who has really stood for Nigeria. But I'm just saying, some persons now, this youth now, do not really care about Fela. The people that still hold strong to Fela belief are those people that knew Fela. But this young age, they don't actually give a F about Fela. Let us be sincere.
See, let me tell you why they don't give is that most people that see, if you talk to, if you watch Wizkid over the years, you understand that when you mention Fela, Wizkid does not, pry into all those things. Because when you are talking about the foundation of music in Nigeria, in Africa, you can't talk about foundation of music without calling Fela.
Exactly.
Because they paid with their blood.
Wait, I know exactly what.
I know. They built the foundation on which this is. So check it now. Anybody that has succeeded within the music industry must know the foundation.
So the fact. Okay,
So you can't know you can't know on top and succeed.
well, okay. Let me just read what this guy wrote. Late Fela's son. He said, "You can't be greater than that which you take from or steal from. Until Fela comes back from the dead and steal some of our Fab's music or uses their lyrics the way they steal his lyrics and music, your comparison is dull and void. Baba need that." Okay, whatever he said that. But what I'm saying, like I've said, listen well, nobody is saying Fela is not the founding father.
No, no. What? See, understand what he's trying to say. He's saying that there's no need for you to take Fela alongside anybody. Let's be comparing like Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy.
He said you
like
can't be greater.
Yes, you can't be greater than Fela.
Come on, man.
No, as a Nigerian musician, you can't be greater than Fela. You know why? You know why?
Respect the legend, Don't say you cannot be greater.
You can't be greater.
Because if you say someone can be greater than another person, because see that what if that person has achieved way?
See, let me tell you.
People are greater than each other.
Why?
No, let us accept that
greatness.
Fact.
You are talking about achievement. When they say greatness, like you can't be a reggae artist and be greater than Bob Marley.
Oh, come on.
No. That is something. Or you can't be a reggae artist in Africa and be greater than Lucky Dube.
Let us give.
Wait. Let's see what he's trying to explain. He's trying to say it's just like building a house. You understand? No matter how the house is beautiful, it can't be greater than the foundation.
See, forget those.
No, that is what he's trying to say.
You will see. Let us not try to just twist. I know where you are going to.
Yes.
But the fact is, a son can be greater than the father.
Do you know? Are you aware that somebody called up and said Fela is being studied in UK university?
And so forget that one now.
It's just like saying a South African president, any South African president is greater than Nelson Mandela. You can't.
What if there's any South African president now?
Okay,
wait, listen. Wait, listen.
In Nigeria, see, there's something I want you to understand. It's just like saying a Nigerian president is greater than the president that gave Nigeria, or the people that gave Nigeria independence.
Well, then listen.
You understand? Because it's like,
wait, you don't want
take
me to
away
talk.
the independence.
You don't want me to talk. Talking about Nelson Mandela. What if another president emerges in Nelson Mandela? Fought for Nelson, emerges in South Africa. Maybe there's a form of crisis, and this man died for South Africa.
He can't be greater than Nelson Mandela.
Oh, forget it.
See why. Okay, see why now. See why. I know a son can be greater.
You can give respect the founding fathers. Their respect.
See,
but a son can be greater.
See, understand.
I know. I know Wizkid doesn't like this argument. He doesn't want to.
No, I know. Understand the argument. The argument is that, let's say Nelson Mandela gave South Africa independence before you. So now, without the independence, you wouldn't have been president in the first place. So how can you be greater than independence?
Well, I think we should forget this argument. But, well, firstly, I respect Fela for what he stood for, and so
no Nigerian artist that is great today that has not performed at Fela collaboration.
See,
you can't be
that one on your own. There are people who do not even know Fela.
Who?
There are people who do not know Fela.
But not Nigerian artists.
But they know Wizkid.
Not Nigerian artists.
Upcoming kids that are growing up now, most of them do not know Fela. Go ask your son if your son knows Fela.
If he does not know Fela, when he grows, he will know Fela. That is what
I beg you. But the fact is that, like I've said, I mean no disrespect. Fela is great. He did so much.
You can't even compare Wizkid and Fela because their music is different.
You can't compare them.
Fela is a freedom fighter.
Based on achievement, I think Wizkid has achieved a lot. Way more than I think. Fela is Wizkid. No, let me say Wizkid is Fela's dreams. That's what I mean. Wizkid is Fela's dream.
Not at all. The Fela's dream is quite different from music.
Okay. Now we forget that talk. We were deep.
Different.
I beg, because you and I won't stop arguing.
They will tell you now.
So it goes like this. AAUA student hospitalized after a dog beat his penis. Or should I use the name Cucumber? Yeah, it's better like that. Just to not to attract any kind of YouTube penalties. It said police arrested dog. The victim was, according to the report, the incident happened at one of the student hostel. The dog was said to have beaten the cucumber of the student. The victim was subsequently rushed to the hospital where doctors are currently battling to help him. The police were later called to arrest Charlie. The dog name is Charlie, and they beat this guy's cucumber. Honestly, if God, let me ask you this question. I've asked it before. I think we have discussed this before. If God said, money, cucumber, you should lose one. Which one will you rather lose? Money.
I'll lose money.
Cucumber?
I'll lose money.
I had that argument with someone. Is it you? I don't think it's you. With someone, the person say, he'll go for money that he will lose his cucumber. I say, what? What is the need of having money?
What is the need?
Having money. Well, I just pray the guy is okay. And of course, Charlie was arrested. And well, just imagine, man. I don't think I would rather. I don't think I want to live without having a cucumber. Honestly, I don't think so. If I have an accident, or God forbid, or anything happened to me, and I'm going to lose my cucumber, please God take my life from there. Why will I be on this earth? In fact, one of God's purpose on earth is to multiply. So why will you be in the world when you are not adding value to it? Your cucumber is gone. Well, that is based on my personal opinion, though. So please do not work on that. My personal opinion. That is just me. And then check out this very, very horrible news. It involves a father who raped his own daughter. According to a NGO, this guy, Akai, said, just listen. So my attention was drawn to this case of a 17-year-old young girl in Eket who was impregnated by the father. According to her, the father started defying her since last year after the death of her mother. The last time she saw her period was December, meaning she is almost due for delivery and had not had any antenatal care ever. The father later threw her out of the house, leaving her with no option than to come over to Oyo and find someone who may be interested in the child. Yesterday, she was spotted at Plaza asking people around if they have a need for a baby. She needed a family to take her in till she put to bed and hand over the baby to the family. Can you imagine that a man saw her at a plaza last night, offered her an accommodation to pass the night and slept with her, even in this state? Today, by the special grace of God, we were able to locate her at the plaza and single-handedly pick her. Okay, the guy single-handedly picked her and handed her over to the president, Mr. Patricia, of a foundation, a member of the Gender-Based Violence Committee, recently sworn in by the governor of Akwa Ibom. She has taken the necessary action by immediately reporting the case to the police. Of course, I pray everything this guy finds some justice. But it's quite unreasonable that in this life, you think your situation is worst. Until you hear another person. A 17-year-old girl defied, pushed out, saw a good Samaritan who offered her accommodation with in her state. This good Samaritan also slept with her.
The world is wicked. Human being. I don't know. I don't know what to even say about this one now, because what I pray is that I pray that they find justice at the end of the day, and the father should be brought to book, and anybody in question, anybody involved in that should actually face the law, because this is one of the cases we hear. There are many that we don't hear on social media. We don't, you understand, many people and stuff. That is why you find out that most times they are saying that ladies, women, we need to actually fight for women, because most of the time many people take advantage of vulnerable women. You understand? Women that are in need of something or in difficult situation and those things, most people are still ready to take advantage of them, and that is, to me, that is satanic. And I think
Well. And to end this video, we want us to discuss two Bbnaija issue, just I think one or two, and it's about Bbnaija Nini. The real conversation about this. There's something to learn from it. So, Bbnaija Nini is involved in a kind of like an entanglement, just relationship based, in the house with this guy, Saga. And of course, they kind of like are flowing with each other. And Nini countlessly tells Saga that she is in a relationship outside. Sometimes she will say she hope that she has not done anything bad that will end her relationship outside. And yet she will still be playing with Saga. And Saga is so, I do not know whether it's blindly
obsession.
I do not know if it's love.
It's not love.
And then you see people supporting Saga, be like, oh, can somebody love again? Then the question is, what about the boyfriend who have been there for Nini for years? So you want a girl to just go into Bbnaija for just 3 months
and throw away,
see a guy, and just throw away a relationship outside? People, I don't understand. People just want to support bad thing. This thing is bad. You don't want someone to do it to you, but
you want it to happen to
another person. You are supporting someone in a relationship, and you go about the guy outside. Is it that the guy is not feeling it, like, okay, he doesn't care, or he doesn't have heart to see his girlfriend be taken away? I don't understand a lot of persons when I hear comments.
This should be a twist, like, to give us a revelation to like how people reason. When I read through comment section, sometimes I will just wonder, is this person actually a particular human being also? You are seeing some cases like this and you are taking a side that is far different. What if you are involved in that? What if you are the boyfriend of this thing? You understand? How would you feel? How would you feel? And this thing, somebody just met somebody 3 months, somebody met somebody for years, and you should throw away the person that knew you for years and follow the person that knew you for like a few weeks.
For 3 months. I think Nini knows exactly what she wants, in a way that she keeps talking about the guy. Well, I pray that their relationship will still continue. And I think this might be the end of the video, guys. Firstly, wait, sorry, before I end it, here's a picture of it's a wedding picture though. It's raining and the people are talking about it. It's the way the lady dressed. It's a very private wedding. Then I began to wonder, is this kind of wedding possible?
It's possible
to see couples, two compatible couples, going, just no stress. Nothing.
It's possible.
I think this is the kind of wedding God actually prescribed to humans. But we just want to wahala on top of our head.
Some people, based on pressures, family pressure, different pressure, life pressure.
I do not think it's pressure.
They want to impress.
Just want to impress.
Okay, want to impress and all this. Like what I normally say is that if now 100,000 you get, do am, you come out.
I do not see.
You understand? So because that is wedding. Wedding is different from marriage. Because after the wedding, marriage continues.
Yeah, exactly.
Marriage, you have to stay till you die.
In fact, during the old days, marriage is I love your daughter. I want to marry your daughter. It's just a concept so that God like just bear witness that yes. And the most important witness in marriage is the father of the parents and the girl and the groom, their parents. As long as they say yes, and the groom and the bride say yes, God has already stamped it. The court marriage, the pastor preaching, all those ones are just secondary. That's why if you want to. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. It's your boy again, Adamslink, and my guy Free West Deep. Definitely check out his Instagram. Sorry, I say Instagram. His YouTube account, and subscribe, and please make sure you support him. And thank you very much for watching, your boy.